Hello YouTube! I am Penstar, and this is Planetbase Strategy and Tactics Episode 3. So, and when we last left our growing and our centipedal base of Moonbase Ficklewood here, we came into a fair amount of extra metal thanks to a trader. But metal don't fill people's stomachs. How close are we? So we do just barely have enough juice to run the night, but we're going to want to be wary about future building purposes, future buildings without being able to running out of power here. So that being said, let us continue here. Now, there was one other building I wanted to build before we worry about our power, because I think we can squeeze a little bit more out of it. Might be jumping the gun here, but we've got some backup metal for it. And that is a lab. A lab. But not just any lab. A large lab. Yes, the lab is actually going to be really important to us in the near future. Alright, looks like we cannot do that. Now, when it comes to the lab, some buildings like the bunk here only allow for one connection. Other buildings allow for multiple ones, like the cantina. The lab allows to have multiple connections, but treat it like it doesn't. It is more effective when there's only one connection. That's because its internals are more circular. Now, this looks like it's going to obliterate our TV screen, so we're going to want to rebuild that. Yep, but at least we get that bioplastic back. But we want to make sure that that TV screen is still set here so that people have access to it for morale purposes. Alright, so it looks like our biologist is taking care of business here. We only got one, but it's just at that, and we're about to produce here. So we should be good, and we're not getting starvation icons, so I think we timed our food just right. What? Okay, I guess you're going to drag that all the way out there. Oh, there's already a bioplastic there. We just need an engineer. Alright, yeah, this thing's full of stuff here. Yep, keep working it. Oop, and there goes the bot. Alright, got our video screen back. Good shape there. Now, the lab does two things for you. One is you can produce vitrameat, which is basically meat. That's how you get meat in the game. The other thing is it allows you to produce medical supplies. Now, the medical supplies are an interesting beast because, yes, you are going to need them and use them, but they are probably the most efficient trading material in the game. Because there's so many levels of processing that you can do to them before without needing to do that. Now look at this. We've got tons of ore. I'm gonna take the mine off of this because we want to make sure this is going here. And now that we have starch production, we can get a bioplastic processor here, so we can get the bioplastic flowing. Because in the early game, you're going to run into a metal crunch. Luckily, we dodged that because we got the shipment of metal. But later in the game, we're going to run into a bioplastic crunch in mid-game. That's how it seems to flow anyway. Alright, hopefully our new colony ships comes down with some more biologists. Because we're going to need more biologists to maintain the meat vats of the lab. Because our one can handle just this one right here. He's starting to get a little hungry. But it produced and we have ourselves a meal maker. Just no one's brought anything to the meal maker to make the meals. There we go. And we got our self-sufficiency milestone. Sweet. Alright, our bot is back in action. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, I know you guys are getting hungry. Bring stuff to the meal maker, and you can make yourself a meal. We've got food sitting here ready to go. We got our 2 maize plants here produce. This one's about to produce, and this one's, well, it's on its way to producing. Once he ups its quality. Yep, even more food. So I'm going to lay off on giving people orders here so they don't work themselves to death. Because food seems to, for some reason, escape their minds when they're working here. So yeah, we're gonna cool off on building stuff till they get themselves fed. Come on, robot, you should be bringing the food to the storage or bring it to the meal maker. Where are you going? Are you probably he's probably getting the ore to bring it into storage or the launch pad. Yep, launch pad. Good. Our engineers coming here to produce this. I'm not going to go crazy with building stuff here yet. Drop it off, drop it off, drop it off. That way the engineer queues it up right after finishing. There you go. And while I'd love to have built a medium-sized biolab, building the lab on large right off the bat, you'll be able to grow into it. We're not going to use all of its space immediately. But growing into it is certainly an option, and you know, you'll make use of it. But I'm not going to build anything in here just yet. I don't have any doctors to make medical supplies, and I don't have any extra biologists to maintain the extra meat vat. So right now, here, you know what? We're going to shut you down so it doesn't suck power. There we go. Start bringing the food to the meal maker. Yeah, because everyone's starting to get hungry. So we definitely need that going here. Unfortunately, the bot is favoring that. So we're going to lay off on that until yeah, our meal maker does its thing. And yes, these are going to be simple meals, and too many of those will be getting malnutrition. But that's only temporary. He bumped it up. The developer bumped it up so that you need 15 simple meals in a row before someone gets malnutrition. So we'll be able to diversify their food supply soon. Although we're going to need to get them fed before we get any extra biologists coming in. There you go. Get yourself some food, Mr. Biologist. I know you guys are hungry. Just keep bringing the food to the meal maker. And meal makers, keep making food, please. We got hungry people here. Please don't starve to death on me. Thank you. Oops, someone's coming. Trading ship. What do you got? Well, what's your commission? Ew, no. Go away. I don't care if you're bringing me food. We got our own food. Thank you very much. Yeah, even our one biologist is having trouble keeping up with all of these, because this one in the corner is falling behind. But now that people are fed, people should be a little bit more eager to work. There's our engineer. And it doesn't look... Yeah, I know power storage is low. What's our... 34. So we may be scraping the bottom of the barrel here. So our next thing is going to have to be another collector. Because remember what I said, you keep these at a 1-to-1 ratio, but the third one is going to be another collector. But I want people to, yeah, I want people to relax a little bit more. All right, actually, you know what? We can do another collector. And again, large collector. Always good to deal in larges here. And actually, let me make sure we have metal. We do have enough metal. Remember, it's 4 for the structure plus 1 for the connection. You got to factor that in. But we've got enough metal to actually make it work. Yeah, now that everyone brought all the metal in here, we have to bring it all the way back out here. Oh good, thank goodness a colony ship. I can start building meat vats. 'Cause this is going to be bringing us biologists. Hopefully multiple. One biologist. Well, you know what? I'll take what I can get. I'm going to wait until the daytime. Oh, it is daytime. To turn this structure on. And let's get a tissue. Let's get 3 tissue synthesizers. And you want to, again, like with the bed, start at the door and then go around. Then also, we have 3 bioplastic available, so that will correlate to having 3 tissue synthesizers built and have those producing. So because we're adding more food production in the form of these, I'm going to keep these as maize plant. Now, one of the nice things is that maize plus any of the meats equals I think a burger. So when these two get mixed in the meal maker, we're going to be getting more complex foods, and that will help stave off malnutrition. Hopefully that biologist that we just got will come in and work on that. Also, these things suck water, which is, again, why I'm glad we built the larger water extractor here. We will eventually want to build a water tower because the amount it produces fluctuates. Not quite as badly as wind turbines do, but they do have a certain fluctuation pattern. Alright, you are going to be cows. I don't actually know what the difference is between the 3 different meats in terms of stuff, because the recipes all use them equally here. So I'm just going to, just for the sake of diversity, just do 1 of each. 1 chicken, 1 cow, 1 pork. Alright, our processing plant is being used fully. That is good. Run out of food. That won't be a problem soon. You guys should be producing soon. And these meat vats will start producing as well to help supplement. So yeah, we're doing a little touch and go here as far as our food production goes, but I think we're generally in good place. And with 2 biologists here, oh, this one's very poor. Come on, guys, get on it. That's not a biologist. No, that's just a worker. That's fine. Where's our other biologist? It's an engineer. Biologist! Or are you in here too? Yeah, it looks like you're both. Yeah, they're both in here. Alright, good, good. You guys are doing what you're supposed to do. And these 2 have been producing pretty well, so yeah, we'll get more. Do we have anything? Alright, nope. Meal maker is dry, unfortunately. We've got a couple more hungry people, so we're going to need those to produce soon, so we don't have any starvation. And the meat vats actually produce at a pretty decent clip here. Like they're churning away. You know, the in-game help file says that they're not a great source of food, but they hold their own when it comes to production. So not gonna poo-poo them. Now they do need some more maintenance from the biologist to be certain. Certain. But yeah. Hopefully we can dodge famine here. Looks like we're going to dodge an energy crisis here because our collector is going to go up just about on time. Yeah, this thing's about to fill up. And at the last traces of the day, it's going to be full, but this thing will be available to catch the remaining energy, and therefore our overall capacity will be better. Alright, go get that connection, buddy. Perfect. Wow, this is like literally perfect timing. Because as soon as this thing fills up, this one's going to start to fill. I could not have planned that better. Yeah, I know you guys are hungry. Hold it together, buddy. How close are we on this thing? 73%. And yeah, you're getting improved. And you're getting improved too. And now these three things are going to start demanding attention. But at the very least, they should kick out some meat before they go too far south. I am still keeping it set to biologists because we clearly need more of them. Alright, we're still getting good on metal and bioplastic here. Recharging our stocks as we go along here. And yeah, see, this one is the solar panel produces a bit more than this thing can handle, so fitting okay. I'm so happy that that doesn't sever the power connection to the whole colony. That would suck. I'm glad that didn't hit things. Alright, good. So the biologists are coming over here to maintain the meat vats. And we've got production. Now, it doesn't spit them out on the floor the way that the plants do, but they do spit them out into an inventory. And yeah, there we go. There's the bot carrying it to the meal maker. So hopefully we can hold off on starvation. If we get a trading ship with food, though, I am going to order that. There you go. Alright, someone go get yourself a meal, and I wish the meal maker would... Well, the meal maker AI makes a lot of sense when there's enough raw materials to go around, because you don't want it to constantly churn out basic meals. But when people are starving, you kind of want it to keep churning so people don't starve. Luckily, we're keeping the vats in order. Where was that? Jeez. Once we get more biologists, I'm going to start upgrading these maize plants to wheat plants so that they can produce a bit more quickly, as well as get more beef patties or just meat patties in general in here. And that will help keep the plants, the colony's food production up to where it needs to be. Alright, yeah, this one's about to produce. Good. Yeah, 'cause people need to eat. We're not quite as expansion frenzied as we were. But we want to buckle down and make sure we have enough people doing the raw stuff, and we want people to be available to grab the goods on the ground as soon as they get produced, so we don't have people starve to death when there's food in the base here. So let's speed things up a little bit. We should be getting production any moment now. Come on, come on, come on. There it goes. And the robot runs into action. Beautiful. And with all these hungry people, we're not going to get more biologists, unfortunately. So we're going to hopefully hope this situation stabilizes. Alright, someone's finally fixing this connection. There we go. Glad the oranges are getting it. How close are we from others? That one's about to produce. That one's... no, that one's closer. And we got production here. Not so much here. But we're getting a mixture. We might even get a burger out of this. Because we're bringing in the maize plus the meat at the same time. So yeah, actually it looks like we're going to get burgers. They do make burgers, right? Yep. There we go. Burgers. So we actually not only have good meals, but complex... Why aren't you feeding yourself? There's 2 meals there, dude. I guess people claimed it. Oh, you bastard! You're not starving to death. Your buddy is. And you claim the food? Not cool, man. Not cool. Alright, good. Another thing of production, so this guy's not going to die. And we survived the night with just enough power. But notice how we power is critical. We used up all the power in here, and we started siphoning from here, so we needed to build that in order to keep our power going. And if we build anything else that consumes power, we're gonna need another solar panel. That's sort of our expansion cap here. All right, trader, you've got food for us. Let's see what you got. You've got meals for us. What's your commission? 45%. That's reasonable. Now, I'd rather buy the food than the meals, because the food can be turned into meals and potentially mixed meals. But that being said, 45% commission with meals. I'll take it. Let's see. I will sell one of those. I might not be able to buy all of those, but sell you a... Nope, no, not an ore. I need one more Bitcoin. You can sell the starch. Dang it. I hate it when the rounding screws me. One fewer meal? Only need 36. There. That's actually not too bad. And that'll help be sort of a stopgap. So we don't have any instant starvations. Yes, please fix these. And that way we can get people's hunger bars up, and that will make the colony's happiness higher, which will attract more colony ships, which will then give us more biologists, which will give us a more steady food supply. Alright, so well-timed trade there. And the robot has broke down. What is our we need more metal makers. I know we've run out of medical supplies. I traded it away. Luckily nobody's been hurt yet. And if they are, well, that's going to kind of take them out of commission for a while, because we don't have a sick bay built. Yeah, plenty of those. So we're gonna probably want to get the more of the processors going here. We have the metal for it. Another metal processor will get us more metal so that we can build our solar panel. That's actually the only one I'm going to build here, because this is going to suck up more power. How much does this suck up? One kilowatt. So I think we can handle that expenditure, but not so much with a second bioplastic processor. And it gets built rather quickly. See, this is why you want to attach it to the storage here. Yes, I know we are out of medical supplies. That is a luxury at the moment, and also really, really good trading good. Besides, you people wanted to eat, didn't you? Oh, colony ship. Yes, biologists. Come on, give me two. Give me two. Give me two. Two. Please, two. Yes, two. Two biologists. Happy times. All right, well, that is a wonderful way to end the episode here. So if you guys like this episode and want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent, your feedback is always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!